I'm Radha, and I'm from Kanpur, and I was referred to Aarshis Matrimonial way back in 2013 when I started looking for a match for my daughter. And I immediately spoke to them on the telephone and made an appointment to come and see them in Delhi. One of the peculiarities of this service was that they came and visited you at home so that they could come to know about your background before they started the process, which I particularly liked, and I invited them to come and see me in Kanpur. Well, as soon as we had, come on board with Aarshis Matrimonials, they provided us with duly matched biodatas. And I remember that I particularly liked most of the biodata. There were very few that actually I didn't like, which is also, which also shows how much effort the counselors had actually taken in providing you the biodatas. So it's not important. What is not important is how many biodata that are provided to you on a daily basis or twice daily or whatever. What is more important is that you should get 2 or 3 biodatas which are absolutely suitable for you. And once we had the biodatas, we spoke to the counselors and we set up a meeting, and which was duly arranged at an agreed spot. And the other thing which I really liked about this service was that the counselors accompanied us at all the meetings, and that added very much to our comfort level, as well as the counselors were able to hear the conversation between the two parties so that, they could pick up any dissensions that there would be. My daughter, somewhere along the line, found somebody for herself. But the ride was so good. It was so good with Aarshis. Everything was just perfect. The counselors were so good in introducing us to and I think of how many nice people I actually met. And I'm really sorry I'm not even able to keep up with all those nice people. One of the things that was there when I was in this this communication with the service was that I was always waiting for the biodata. So that only happened in the beginning. If I didn't get a biodata on a particular day, I'd be very disappointed. But I'd like to tell the parents that don't wait for biodatas every day. You don't want a biodata which is unsuitable. You basically, even if you get one biodata in a month, you want a biodata which is suitable. You want to pursue that. You want to put your energy into that. Don't think that, having 20 biodatas in a day is going to solve a problem, because you're not going to be chasing the 20 biodatas. You will be only looking at that one single biodata that is going to go to the end for you. The second thing is, and I think this is the most important thing in this process, is the anxiety that the parents undergo. I think, as a mother, I cannot even think of how anxious I was in this process. I don't know why I was anxious. It was very pleasant. Meeting people was pleasant. Everybody was so nice because, this is the nature of this process. And the parents of the boys were always so good. But nevertheless, there was a huge anxiety because it is an important step that you are taking and you don't know where it is going to go. And I would like to tell the parents to take it a little more philosophically. Don't expect too much. Think of it as a nice meeting, going and meeting somebody, having a cup of tea in a 5-star hotel, look around, opportunity for you to dress up and, be happy with a whole lot of other people. Everyone is happy. And don't get anxious. In life, something is going. If you say one no, somebody will say no to you, and you will also say no to somebody. So this is the rule of this game. Don't get very anxious if somebody don't get disheartened or anxious if somebody has said no to you, because along will come somebody who will say yes, and that will be the right person. I think that if you go into that from day one, then you will not feel so anxious. Then for the children, then I have an advice for the children, because especially for girls, I think that, if they have 2 or 3 no's, they get very disheartened, and they tend to become fatigued by the end. You may have to see a lot of people. Sometimes, you have to see a lot of people to hit the right person. Don't ever think that will happen in the first go, may not even happen in the 6th go. And the girls get very disheartened. They don't put up their best self then under that anxiety. And I think it's the role of the parents to explain to the children that this is also to take it more lightheartedly, not to get upset by anything, and to just go into it with a lighthearted and happy spirit. And you have a great team of counselors who are helping you in this. They are experts after 25 years of working in this field, knowing who is going to suit who best. And I think we should leave some decisions to them and accept what they have to say. So I met the proprietor, Mrs. Aarshis, rather late in the day, but I remember as an extremely elegant lady, and who had taken interest from day one in practically every biodata that had been sent to my daughter. And I could immediately, on meeting her, see that she would have known immediately who would suit who. And that is the function of the enormous experience she has gained over the years. And I would really recommend everybody to just take her advice blindfold, because she's also very well-meaning and kind lady, and I wish her the best in this very good service that she actually does to this society.